Hey everyone! I had some ideas of how we could use these filters to compose some music. In the next 20 minutes or so, I'm going to try and explore some more ambient open textures using both the filters and the custom instruments. I'm going to go really fast, so there's not going to be much explanation about how the filters or how custom instruments work, so if you're not familiar with them, definitely check out some of my previous tutorials. Alright, here we go! The cool thing about DETUNE and instrument 0 is that it creates a second pitch. Either a fourth below or a fifth above. So I'm just going to loop this first row here. Let's put this DETUNE on the second notch here, and we'll copy this instrument here and put it right in there. And yeah, volume 5. I think I want to eventually use different speed values. So we'll start with speed 8. And let's plug all this stuff in here. I usually start all of my music at SFX 08, just in case I want to use the other SFX below 08 for custom instruments. And I don't know, just in case we get into a second pattern, there we go, we've got 2 patterns. And let's go into 08, and I'm just going to kind of hold down Command and snap some notes to the pentatonic scale. Let's, just to get started, and let's create some kind of wave down here. And now what I want to do is I'm just going to wiggle my fingers along 0 and 1 and see what happens. Let's make it a little slower. Let's make it lower. Okay, not a bad start. And so now I want to see what happens if I take this speed 8 and play with this loop point here. So if I put an effect like this, I'm going to get that kind of repeated sound, and that's going to change what this sounds like significantly. Let's loop this. Why isn't it? There we go. Now we can just play with this. We could try something similar over here. Okay, so now let's take SFX 08 and let's move all of that stuff into SFX 09. I'm going to push enter. So this is going to be kind of like an echo effect here, and I'm just going to put all of the volume down to 1. And yeah, let's just repeat. I don't know, let's just put this note in here for now. Alright, pretty cool. Let's try and make I don't like these jumps. Some of the volumes are, like volume 6 and volume 5 are a little bit too loud, so I'm just going to alternate 2 and 3 for now. Let's take, let's get some more lower frequencies in here, so let's see what happens with this. Actually, let's make like some kind of like pulsing. our drone. Let's put this on custom instrument 2 so that we can get an even lower frequency. Just a second here. Okay, so okay, nice. I like what we've got here. So let's take this little 2-row composition and let's see if we can make a little composition out of it. So let's turn off the loop and we'll repeat this 4 times, and then what can we do? Let's move this up to D sharp and move this to F and then move this to G. Kind of a simple little progression there. Also, let's loop, let's keep this going kind of indefinitely, and let's make 10 kind of our primary timekeeper. Cool. Okay, I want to play around with this a little bit more. Maybe let's make that pulsing a little slower. And let's try and see what happens when we change notes here. Okay, let's just turn this off for a second, and this means we need some more sustained notes in the kind of SFX we're using for the composition. Yeah, the problem with changing notes in the custom instrument is that you don't always get things in the right key that you want. Let's take that as a kind of repeated. Cool. Actually, maybe what would have been better is if I just create another custom instrument for this, and then let's go back and kind of revert to what we had before. I don't remember what that was. Maybe like something like that. Okay, now I want to do something similar, but with this detune. Yeah, okay. let's also turn these down a little bit. I can even... Yeah, I've got to think about the keys now. See if the key works. It might work. Actually, how about instead of it moving, we'll just keep it. Let's just make it. Yeah, simple like that. And you'll just kind of have this interspersed around. Kind of like it fading in and out like that. That's pretty cool. Is there another note that might work? Let's say maybe G. Let's make it a little quieter. Cool. Okay, and then for all these rows, like these little empty rows, so this is only really making it to about here, so we don't need these. And I don't know, maybe we could put something like this in here. See what happens. Put on the reverb. Don't hear much of a difference there. I wonder why that is. There. Let's put this here because it seems to go that far. Another thing we could do is play around with these speeds, maybe even like as it's going. What would happen if we just started? Yeah, that's really cool. So that makes me think that it'd be interesting, one, to use this as kind of like a live performance trick where you are changing speed values and performing this on the fly. But the other thing this means is that if we do want that effect in the composition, then we would need another instrument for it. So let's make this, this one's speed 24. And we can even change the loop. So where is that? Is that here? Right, so now what we do is we just put some 5 values in there. We could also, instead of 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, maybe we change it to, well, we could add space like this. We could also exaggerate the differences in the tempos. Cool. Okay, what does this one sound like? Okay, so again, we could add space to kind of mix it up a little bit. We could also maybe, yeah, add like an arpeggiator here because that's going to change the sound as well. Except you need this here. Kind of has like a cool glitchy feel to it. Cool. Okay, and then just to be crazy, what would happen if we take these 4 SFX and we're going to copy them here, but then we're going to take all of this stuff and just transpose it. Hey, where'd it go? So from 8, 9, 10, 11, copy, paste them into 12, and I'm going to take it all and move it all up 3 semitones. Okay, and so now we're going to loop this. Okay. Yeah, it's cool. It's kind of a pretty dramatic shift. Okay, interesting. So that'll probably be the last thing I explore in this tutorial. But if I was to explore this further, I mean, you'll notice like when I first started out here in pattern 08, it doesn't look like that anymore, but I just kind of drew using the pentatonic scale. And there's a very kind of pentatonic-y sound to this right now. And I'd probably get a little bit more precise about exploring the mode or different modes and using the detune and the interval transpositions a little bit more cleverly to explore different harmonic ideas. I hope that was interesting for you. Yeah, I think in the next couple tutorials I might play with these filters a little bit more in the custom instruments. Thanks for watching.